Life has many doors, that boy.
Life has many doors, that boy.
Hi.
Hello,
Hola.
everybody. There we go. Now we're live.
Wow, we got a viewer already.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, hello. Oh, we lost him.
Oh, lost a viewer already. We don't have views.
Shot.
You sharing it?
Yep.
Sick, dude.
Oh, shot.
Fucking sake.
Jason's
Damn, you already posted the link. Look at you, man.
just on it.
You're a fucking ledge.
Those are some nice looking chairs.
They are very nice looking chairs.
Look at those goddamn chairs. Why we got such nice chairs? Because Patreon, that's why we got such nice chairs.
Them churs. Living that chur life.
It's chirp, 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 chirp. All right, we'll let some people roll in here and then we'll...
Hello. Oh, I got
Adam,
5 of them.
damn,
Shit.
already here.
What's up, Stu boy?
What's up, Stu? How you doing, my man? Hey, silence
Turn
it. You
that
can't let people
volume
know that
down.
we're counting as views.
Just want to make sure our audio is coming through properly.
Oh, it's coming through properly. Let me tell you. Welcome back, everybody, to the Extra Credit Show. Extra Credit number
Whoa.
32. We are
Hi.
here. We're live. It's in charge. Welcome, everybody. Early day off work. Can't get much better.
Dude, fucking nice.
What's up, man? Gotta
Living
love
your
it.
best life.
Little day off early on Monday. Get the week
Hell
started
yeah.
off right.
Enjoy your time.
All right. Should I just go through my shameless plugs real quick while we're here?
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
might as well.
Get out of the way.
Strap in,
So-
Stu.
Strap in, because here we go. Make sure to
Strap
support
on,
the
Stu.
show at Strap On, Stu.
Strap it on.
Support the show at patreon.com/WWLTW podcast for all the crazy extra stuff that you can get. Join us. You get a little exclusive Facebook page access. You get, fuck you. You get exclusive access to our Facebook page. You get extra content and other tiers. You get merchandise. You get, I'm going to cut your mic. We get extra content. We get, I'm fucking cutting it. Let me run
Game's
through my
over, dude.
shit, then you can fuck around. Let me just run through the goddamn stuff in the beginning. Jesus. Oh my God. Now I lost my train of thought. You get all the extra stuff. You get extra merchandise. I'm going to beat your ass. I swear to God. I'm going to fucking beat your
I don't
ass.
have an ass.
We went over this.
Can I just
We're
run through
minus
my
one
stuff?
ass.
Yeah, I'm not interrupting anything.
Yeah, Patreon. Do it.
Patreon.com. Join it. Okay. Also, check us out on the YouTubes. You're already here, but make sure you puff past that. Oh, sorry.
No, it's push pass.
Push past the subscribe button.
Just run a train on that fucking subscribe
Run a
button.
train on that subscribe
Bring your
button.
friends
Suck that
in. Let
button.
them
Yeah.
have fun.
We're just like, she's the sloppiest, toppiest subscribe button you've ever met. She'll
Yeah.
take it all. She'll take all the hits, dude. You can hit it once, hit
She's
it
gonna
twice.
clear your wallet.
You can make everybody hit that subscribe button because she's a slut. Let me tell you. She's our new favorite porn star. The subscribe button. Also, check us out on Teespring. Teespring.com. It's in the links in the descriptions of literally fucking everything. You get not mics. You can get fucking mugs with our mugs on it. You can get t-shirts. You can get stickers. You can get maybe some bandana or some headbands here soon, and some, maybe some masks. Some masks
Face
for
masks.
for yourself soon. We'll also be coming out with some fun new content as well.
Sweet.
Check us out on Facebook. We just passed 800.
We did.
Road to 1 hashtag Road to 1K
Yeah,
on
buddy.
YouTube and on the Facebooks.
We're
We're getting
80%
there.
there.
80%. I'm glad that you can do that math. Proud of you.
I can do math.
My mustache looks like
I would say Astro Design Company, but fuck that guy. You know, he just tried to ruin my intro. When does what we learned this week, bathwater go on? Say, oh, like
It's in the
dude,
works.
It's in the works. We're letting it stew.
We're actually bathing after this episode.
Yeah.
So.
All
Together.
three of it together. We
Okay,
didn't
that's
shower like all this weekend.
Just so you
for-
know, Walker.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
case we didn't put that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna spit in it too, I think, actually. But yeah, make sure you check out Astro Design Company for all your website design needs.
Yeah.
Check out Thirst Homeless on the YouTubes. Thirst Homeless, one of our OGs of the channel. He's got a great channel himself. He's got some really cool content that he's coming out with soon that we did some collaborative stuff with him on. So it's awesome. Johnny Wishbone, gotta check that guy out for
Yeah,
all your
buddy.
heavy machinery, your excavating. You want to know how to properly use an excavator? Check out Johnny Wishbone on the YouTubes. All right.
On the tube.
On the tubes.
On the
The
tubes.
tubes. All right, folks. Well, I think that's it for my shameless plug. I got nothing else. You guys got anything else?
Nope.
Check
we're
out
good.
Skillshare, skillshare.com.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful
we'll leave a
website.
link in the description.
We'll leave
Not
a link.
sponsored, but
yeah, we're not
hopefully.
hashtag not sponsored yet. But
Give it time.
all right, cool. I'm gonna lead in with the topic that we ended on this episode today, on the recorded episode today. So the future of virtual reality and augmented reality due to the COVID-19s.
Mm-hmm.
I think there is a huge market right now for the virtual reality market and augmented reality market.
Oh yeah.
We talked about how concerts and concerts, doing virtual reality concerts, doing virtual reality conference meetings with people. I mean, Zoom works great, but being able to physically be there at a table and everything like that is awesome. Even like family get-togethers, just you set the scene. Maybe you guys want to go to Italy this year for Christmas. You can all go to Italy for the low price of 0.
Yeah.
Because it's
the price
reality.
for buying the headset and the gear.
I will say, I was talking with somebody during our intermission here. I was talking with somebody about, but does that fill the need of, the physical need of being with somebody or being, the attract?
No.
Depends on how immersive.
But it could be immersive enough. Here's what I think could happen in the future to make it more immersive.
Robots that do that for you.
Suck bots. Actually, that was the other thing I was going to bring up. I didn't want to bring it up on the show,
brothels?
but I was going to bring it up today on this
Robo
show.
Brothels.
We're getting close, folks. We're getting there. So
Promised Land is on the horizon.
What if they included like aromatic like stuff that like spritzes
like a smell phone.
A smell phone.
Oh,
yes.
smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
Smell-o-vision.
Or a
but
smell
like
scope.
so let's say you got your goggles on, right?
Yeah.
You're at a concert or something.
Yeah.
Or no.
It just sprays sweat in your mouth.
Just spray sweat and gump.
Coke residue on the side of your face.
It smells
you
like
go to a Grateful Dead concert and it's like, why does everything smell like dog shit and bug spray?
And
I can taste the acid.
I can taste the patchouli.
The patchouli.
But no, like
I like this.
Like
if you could include scent into it, that adds another round.
Oh yeah,
of,
I mean, you're just adding
being
more
able to include
output.
all of the senses makes what's to say you can't travel places.
Can I take virtual drugs? Is that a thing?
Well, I mean, if you're doing Coachella, just stick a dick in your mouth.
All you gotta do is say, all right. So let's say
dildo.
Here's the thing. Here's the craziest part, right? So let's say you're at a virtual reality concert. Now, all of this should be TM'd, honestly, because we can make millions off of this. Say you're at a concert, right? You can do anything in video games as long as it's rated M or whatever, right?
Yeah.
GTA does it all the time.
Can we have a GTA version concert?
But wait, say you're in a concert, okay?
Yeah.
Hanging out with some people. Me, you, and Walker are hanging out.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, Walker.
Hey.
Why don't you take this? And he looks down. There's a little tab. Puts it in his mouth, and it triggers a filter that recreates what an acid trip would be like.
It's like
or a mushroom trip where it's just the waves.
Yeah.
Well, not that I know what a mushroom trip's like, but like, what I imagine a mushroom trip is like, where you get the waves or something like that. So it causes a filter. Or you could just say, nah, I'm good. I don't want to take that. But now you're getting people off drugs, but they still get the drugs. Say you put in a scent, you put a little scentsy thing in there. So like, let's say there's something you put like an aerator that you put in your nose, right?
Yeah.
Put that in there. So then let's say they throw in a scent like lavender or something, where it just puts you at a calm state, or like something like that, like an essential oil.
Spike your high.
Spike your high, yeah. And now you smell that while getting that fucking visual.
Yeah.
What else do you need from the high? That's it. That's the high right there.
Yeah, and it's minus the bad trip. Potentially.
Well, yeah. And then maybe you make that a tool. You make it like a loot crate. You make it a loot crate system.
Loot crate.
1 in 25 have a bad trip.
Holy shit. Like the nightmare parameter.
System, yeah.
We just have like fucking visions of demons and shit flying around.
But people still brag about traveling. I think it takes away from the struggle of being human. But as someone who is too afraid to do drugs, I would love a drug stim. Exactly. See, like people can experience a drug without actually taking the drug.
There's a fucking app for
you shouldn't be taking drugs nowadays.
That's what I'm saying.
Just by itself, that should be its own app.
Like you could just like people always try on beer goggles, right? To know what it's like to be that fucking hammered.
And it wouldn't be hard to get
hammered.
testimony from a large populace.
Dude, I'm saying, like,
group.
that is the future of virtual reality, stuff like that, where it immerses you completely into things that you would never want to do. But
I kind of want to have a virtual acid trip just to see it.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Just a virtual trip.
Yeah, just to give you some sort of an idea what you're expecting.
But what I want
is all individual.
But you have to go the whole 8 hours.
But I want like a virtual like movie based fucking acid trip, because like the fucking trips that they do in movies are much different than what they do in person.
They're extremely
like people smoke pot in fucking movies and then they're like, oh,
it's
I like
slow
seeing shit, bro.
Yeah, it's slow
like,
motion and everything's fucking
it's like
I
want to experience what those actors
here's what I would assume a mushroom trip is like. Okay, a real mushroom trip. Here's what I would assume it is like: is you take the drug, right? You don't get visuals, but I could see that colors become much more vibrant, and you start to see waves, and that's how you kind of know you're hitting that little tiny part of the first high. As you see, everything starts to get a little wavy, right? and then the colors get super vibrant, and I think you just become more sensitive to things around you, the sounds, the
stimulus.
That's what it is.
That's what my assumption would
Yeah.
be. Now, acid, on the other hand, my assumption would be you would probably see things. Maybe not like
Depending on what
colorful
the intensity is.
elephants,
Right.
but you might imagine
no,
that you're
see-
somewhere that you're not.
That's apparently what happens when you're Dumbo and you drink champagne. You guys
Yes.
remember that fucking
Yes.
scene from
Well,
Dumbo? That shit fucked me
yeah.
up as a kid.
With this,
It fucked me up.
the whole movie, man.
It was a
Like,
fucking weird
it
movie.
was a weird
But no,
fucking movie.
that so yeah, my
the
assumption.
birds in that movie were literally called Jim Crow.
Racist.
Yeah.
The most
Racist as
racist
fuck.
shit
Yeah.
I've ever seen in the beginning of that.
Here's an
like,
idea to add. You know how people always talk about one decade? Oh, there you go. Make virtual. See,
Hmm.
exactly stuff like that where you can go back and like
Shit.
and maybe relive the parts that
See,
you wanted to live in.
That's some Black
you know,
Mirror
like people
shit.
always say, "Oh, I want to go back to the 50s." Okay, maybe go back to the 50s. The good part of the 50s.
Can I get my virtual reality ass beaten by some?
we need to add.
Get my VR ass beaten by some racist ass people? Escorts and trade stocks, dude. Exactly. Boom.
Ooh.
You could just do that. You could live the Wolf of Wall Street life.
Do fucking
You want to do fucking
Ludos.
melons or lemons?
lemons.
Lemons. That's what they call them, right? Lemons
No,
back then.
Oh, the fucking ludes.
It's,
Yeah.
ludes.
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes. Yeah,
I thought they called them lemons or something like that too.
I think so.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
sure.
remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just being
Get the
able to
ludes.
being able to do something like that.
Madden.
Like, I think that's revolutionary.
Right.
Like virtual reality.
Well, they've been
Going to these
trying
places.
to imitate stuff like that. Like I remember when they were using sound waves to try and mimic specific effects from drugs.
Yep. Like binaural beats. Yep.
Yeah. And I remember when that was really big because I had a whole fucking playlist for that reason alone. Like I
Really?
wanted to see what stuff was before I did shit or like what it would do to me.
Did it actually cause
No,
never did
but-
anything, but
But yeah, like it was interesting. It's an interesting science.
huh?
Does it have an effect?
No, it didn't for
I
me.
don't know. Yeah.
Because I tried.
I guess
fucking-
some binaural beats are supposed to help calm you and everything, but they're not
Yeah.
going to have anywhere near the
No.
effect of like a mushroom or an acid trip.
No.
Should be
Or
binaural
D-
beats that like
All
fix
right,
ED.
here's the other one, DMT. That one might be pretty accurate as to what you see
Yeah,
on
DMT.
on movies.
Yeah.
That might be an accurate
See,
statement.
DMT. I'm genuinely curious about DMT.
Do
So
it.
I would totally try that. if
Do
it's
it.
available.
Not that I've done it, but I
Do
would
it.
say that it's probably a pretty surreal 15 to 20 minutes of your life that you are dreaming but aware of everything going around.
I'm
you
cool
wake
with
up a
that.
different person.
You might. That's my
I'd give it a
assumption.
shot.
That's mine and Drake's assumption on that is that you might. Our scientific belief would be that you may dream, but not. That's the best way I could put it. You're awake but asleep at the same. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but yeah, DMT. It sounds awesome. It sounds like it would be a really cool drug if we were to ever try it.
Hello.
But we're on live.
Hi.
We're on live air, so enjoy. What up? How you
What
doing?
up?
So yeah, but just doing stuff like that, concerts, meetings, family
Yeah.
reunion, like that's got to be part of the future.
Porn.
Well, yeah. Are
go
they
to the
gonna?
bar? Go to
are
a
they
local
gonna-
bar. Well,
Oh
porn's
fuck
already
that.
involved.
Fuck. I don't.
Go to a local
no.
bar.
I just-
Yeah, what if? And okay, you. All right, this is way in the future. This is some
Like
fucking Blade
fucking
Runner
IV
shit.
in your arm.
That's what I was just gonna say. You get an IV in your arm, and like, so let's say you're in like, okay, we go back to the drugs, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you are at a concert, you're at a
Yeah.
rave, and you take fucking Molly, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Molly as a virtual reality,
Mhm.
right? And it just the IV just sends fucking serotonin and dopamine
Yeah.
straight to your
Holy
fucking
shit.
Little
bloodstream.
bits of adrenaline.
Oh, and you're just like,
You realize how many people
As
would
you're
never
laying-
go unplugged at that point?
no,
Like,
dude,
everybody
I'm
would
telling
be,
you,
everybody would be that would be their new life.
we'd be
I
plugged in
want-
from our spinal cords like the fucking
Bro,
Matrix.
Dude, that's
like
what I'm
we've
saying.
talked about this. I want like an old school dot hack / Sword Art Online
Yeah, dude.
fucking existence,
Man.
man. Plug me the fuck in. I don't care about this existence anymore. Just
Yeah.
let me do that. I can do whatever the fuck I want in there.
But this existence,
Just let me fight dragons.
but this existence is that existence.
I'm gonna run.
Well, yeah. So as long as this
Drake.exe.
vessel's
You're
alive,
just a being. You're not a vessel.
it
You're a
doesn't
being.
matter.
You're the mind.
I'm a non-attached sentience that can be thrown into whatever dimension it needs to
exactly.
be.
You're the mind of
Run
inside a vessel.
Drake.exe.
Run Drake.exe.
Dude,
I'm telling you,
plug me in, boss.
I'd
I'm
fucking
ready
do
to
it. I'd be
fucking
there.
upload.
The second that the program runs, it just wakes up like fuck.
Shit! Damn it!
Oh man.
Yeah, no, that'd be crazy though to really engulf in that experience. Because I mean, you would have to by assumption, you would not get the full effect through those virtual stimulants or whatever, like the virtual displays of like, oh, this is crazy. This is what you might see if you do this. No, you're not going to get that. But if they can induce that on a chemical level without ingesting what could potentially be dangerous chemicals that are created by people that aren't pharmacists.
But now, see, you can't really do it with dopamine because then you might get addicted to the dopamine high. Well, not high, but your chemical, the chemical imbalance in the brain because you're gonna be like, oh, I have all this dopamine, I don't fucking need this anymore, and then just shut it down. But like, if you could create a scenario, and you could maybe do it with scent, like there's certain scents, like essential oil scents and stuff like that, that like when you smell them, they just calm you. Like if I go to a fucking greenhouse, I'm just fucking.
You know what scent sends me to that place, like that Serenity Center?
Eucalyptus?
Dirt,
really?
Dirt,
like hunting dirt smell, like the neutralizer for like a natural smell. Dirt. That is the fucking smell that sends me there.
Interesting.
Yeah,
dirt. Interesting.
Dirt. It comes in like a little spray can.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the smell. That is just immediate, like at peace.
Yeah.
Like that's my safety.
What, so you like spray yourself with it to make it so?
If you're hunting,
it's deer piss.
So it's well, no, it's not. Well, you can do that, but it's just a smell to coat what is your natural stink.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
So like you soak your clothes in it and stuff like that. But
started his version of Facebook. Yeah, pretty much. We're just basically. I mean, I don't want to say I'm God because that's blasphemous, but
I'm not saying I'm not God.
I'm not saying I'm not. Have you? All right, I'm not saying I'm God, but have you ever seen both of us in the same room? At the same time?
I'm just running god.exe.
God.exe. What if we all? Have you ever thought about that?
Heck, man.
Have you ever thought about that? If we were all in a simulation right now,
we are.
I'd be pissed.
I don't know, man. Elon Musk has a point.
I'm getting ripped the fuck off in this simulation.
Can you turn down my fucking difficulty level?
Yeah,
please. Jesus.
Nah, hike it up, dude.
Can you maybe
bring in the ogres? Let's fucking do this. Let's make it real.
When can I type in Rosebud to get my free unlimited money?
Who put the fucking Jumanji
the murder bees.
Dude, DLC into this.
I've been doing
game.
the fucking Konami code for like 13 years
shit
now,
ain't working.
And it still hasn't figured it.
Yeah, if anything, it's just fucking me more.
Please.
But that would be weird. Like, what if you just died and then like you just were unplugged?
You wake up in a room.
Wake up as a normal. Like,
can you imagine that?
I know karate.
Oh, so I had a theory about that in the movie The Matrix. So like, what if him getting like those like the fucking guns in the movie, the movies and shit? What if that's actually him living a lifelong simulation as to how to do some shit? Like,
that's what I think it is. Honestly,
and then he gets unplugged and he's like, "Oh, now I know how to do this."
Yeah. So you're literally uploading your consciousness to another life, and you live that
a whole new consciousness
or the X amount of time.
Do you guys do transcendence?
Oh yeah. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
dude.
In a heartbeat, I'd go 5G.
I might.
I'd go on the 5G.
Stu knows about this, man. If you're still in here, Stu boy.
Yeah. The worst thing about simulation theory is that most simulations don't simulate anything cool. The simulations we have now are meant to stimulate econ, crisis, and military. Why did that hide? Yeah. That was weird. So I don't know why that.
It's just expecting Thursday.
Yeah, just it's on Thursday.
Are you sure you want this comment to come through?
Like every other Thirst comment, he's just gonna get flagged. Like, yeah, you sure you want to see this? Because usually it's about the time where Thirst gets at it. Oh god.
But no, you're right though. Yeah, we just usually simulate regular life. I want to see some crazy shit go down.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's the thing. Any simulation that we've ever run. Think of simulation games that we play, right?
Yeah.
So think of what the fuck is that name? Pandemic or whatever. Virus game.
Plague Inc.
Plague Inc. Yeah.
Fucking love that game.
It's a simulation, but it ain't for the good.
Yeah.
We never do simulations on things that things that would happen. What if simulations on like what if global warming just really fucked us in the ass for the next 10 years?
Here, play as this polar bear as you try and survive on this singular melting piece of ice on the middle of the ocean.
That's the other thing. So what if the people that what if that's like part of the people that believe in reincarnation? What if that's it? Like what if you get unplugged and you go, yeah, this time like you die, you get unplugged, you go, all right, this time put me into something different. You're a fucking fly, you're a polar bear or some shit.
You lose, then it's like insert credits to play again.
Well, because if it's dude,
or
yeah,
you unlock,
like fucking
you unlock the new skin.
Yeah,
like
what
Roy,
yeah. But like I think I don't know. I think I'd be cool with that because you just live out that lifetime, and if you are reincarnated, you'll just be reincarnated.
Yeah, just go back. Else. Yeah.
Plus, you're not gonna know. I mean, the idea of reincarnation is something that we've learned in this existence. Mm-hmm. So when you wake up, it's a clean slate.
Are you guys comfortable with death?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for the most part.
I don't think I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've completely come to terms with it yet.
See, I don't think I have either, but I think that like I'm comfortable with the idea of it, but I'm not ready for it yet,
it is the singular most.
It's the blissful moment you could ever experience.
Well, I think in this existence, it is the singular thing that we do everything that we do on a day-to-day basis, including hobbies,
around death,
is to avoid death.
Well, yeah,
everything we do.
The biggest fear.
Yeah, that's the end of you.
Yeah.
You and me.
But it's not, though, is the problem.
Well, because you're going to be reassimilated into the live stream. You're going to everything else
your vessel is dying.
Yeah.
I mean, you're nothing.
Yeah.
You are nothing.
No.
You're just in a constantly decaying vessel. So it's like,
it's got real dark.
I'm just trying.
No, this isn't.
Because we talked
this is
about
existential.
Here's the thing. Because we talked about the
this
mindfulness.
Is a deeper thoughting. Yeah.
On the recorded episode today, we talked about mindfulness and everything like that, and that's been part of my like journey. Is like coming to terms with everything dies and everyone does. There's no simulation. Like how many blowjobs can things get before dying? True.
There's a cartridge somewhere. We'll fucking hook you up.
There's a DLC.
I wonder who's got the high score.
56.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's just. But no, it's just like
that just sounds like chafing.
It's just like coming to. Well, it's not. I mean, not if it's wet enough. But just coming to terms with like you're in a constant state of decay.
Yeah.
So just experience what you got now.
You're not going to escape it.
Nope.
None of us are going to escape it.
According to science, the theory is that.
Well, until I'm in that moment where they're strapping me to a table and putting that chip in my head or taking me out of this vessel, it's not. I'm going to die.
Well, they may not necessarily take it out of the vessel. What if they can just create an anti-aging serum?
Serum?
I don't know.
I'll chug that shit.
DNA. It's a DNA sequencing.
Or if they were to Casper and stop that degenerative process, CRISPR.
I know.
Then cool.
Like,
fuck, dude.
I will put a ghost in me.
I will.
You're gonna put a ghost in me.
Well, they say actually, if you're possessed, you stop aging because you're in control by an undead entity.
True.
So there's no use for.
You hear that, Hollywood?
Hear that?
But then again, whenever you're possessed, is typically like a parasitic relationship. So they're just feeding off of.
Yeah. Are there any symbiotic demons out there?
Well, depending on whether or not it's a.
Does Astro Design do simulations for blowjobs?
Email me and find out.
That's coming soon. Don't worry, it's coming soon. Another moderator handle
just
this.
like you.
Coming in a theater near you.
That's so. Okay, so here's a question: would you guys ever
get a blowjob in a movie theater?
If you well, see,
gotten it.
No. Like a porn theater, right? Like those grimy. Would you go to one of those sex theaters?
I don't think I could. Maybe for the experience.
Put your shit in a hole somewhere. You don't know.
You
don't fucking know.
Wait. You mean actually like
I'm
full experience with someone else?
Full experience. You're going to that porn theater, not just to jerk off in a room. I can do that at home.
Have we not talked about the fact, like, asked each other if you would put your dick in a glory hole, not knowing?
No, we haven't. That's why I wanted to talk about it.
I thought we brought that up on a really early episode. Okay. Would you put your dick in a hole, not knowing if it's a guy or girl on the other side? But it's gonna get sucked.
I don't know.
If there were safety precautions.
Yeah, obviously. There's the people on the other side are professionals.
Yeah, if it's like okay, so like the check porn.
Are they certified in dick sucking?
Right.
They took a Skillshare course. They took a Skillshare course.
This is a part of their internship. Is locking up in this fucking sex porn theater. They need X amount of hours to pass their class.
Hours, Jesus.
Hey man, it's an intense business.
It's a 40-hour course you got to take to get certified. It's OSHA certified. You have to be OSHA certified for blowjobs.
You wear a fucking hard hat while you're doing this?
No, but you gotta get a physical done.
There's
to make sure your jaw can handle. You know.
Jesus.
Would you do it?
But yeah, if there was a pre-check, like if it was a club,
the people that are working are professionally checked and everything like that. They're checked up.
Then absolutely, I will throw my dick into that fucking hole. No problem. No problem.
Not knowing.
Because I don't need to know.
What if you feel scruff? Is that going to change your life?
No.
If you feel scruff at the end of your cock, you're
at the end of my cock.
I'm just going to go, nope.
Well, then clearly, elbows to wall. Nope.
Well, that's over.
And then you just go. Oh.
Well, see, that's
this is just a little bit like no.
See, and that's like there's a comedian that joked about that. That's like being a trucker, and it's like, all right, baby, go shave your face, and then it comes back, like, let me touch it, like, oh yeah, that'll trick me. Yeah. But yeah, dude, like at that point, I mean, you're just getting the rush out of not knowing at that point.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're getting your dick sucked. Cool. You can do that. Whatever. Like, if you know, obviously,
I might go quick. I might,
but like, yeah,
go quicker than just because of the
not
excitement
knowing. Yeah,
of like not
Jake
knowing.
just starts shaving.
But no, like you just
not on that side.
just not knowing, you know, like it does have a huge allure to it because, well, one, you don't know who the fuck is on the other side. Two, like the fact that you're fucking someone anonymously, I know has a huge stipend too for that because, oh yeah, I mean, look at voyeurs, dude. Like that's a whole genre of porn that is just fucking unnoticeably.
Here's my question. Do you think if there wasn't such a stigma against it in society that most people would just be fluid sexually?
Yeah.
If there wasn't such a stigma in society?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think most people nowadays are pretty open with their sexuality. For the most part. I mean,
I feel like there's still a lot of push. There's still a lot of pushback. Like, but okay, so like, let's say these older generations, they start to die off. Our generation kind of becomes that older generation, right? And then the future ones,
shit's gonna get weird.
Do you think it just becomes like, hey, like you just on Facebook one day, everybody's like, hey, having an orgy at my house tomorrow. Come on by.
It's like, oh, cool, noon.
Yeah, noon work for you guys. Like, do you think that just becomes like the norm of just like sexual fluidity, where everybody's just like, you like what you like, like just fuck, I don't care.
Dude, like have designated clubs.
As long as it's not kids or animals, I just fucking just do it. Just fuck it.
Hey, as long as everybody.
If you want to dress up like an animal, that's weird, but whatever, dude. Do your fucking thing.
I mean, I'm not gonna not fuck you.
I'm not.
No, I'm not. That's not.
Yeah, but like, I think I wonder. I wonder if that just becomes a more fluid thing as the years go on.
I think it will.
I hope so. I hope that openness does reach that pivotal peak, just because like there's a lot of stuff. Now, are there some niches of fucking sexuality that are pretty crazy and should remain closeted just for the thrill factor of it being a closeted taboo thing?
There's some things that are meant to be taboo taboos. But
you know, but that's one of those things, like the openness to just fuck whoever you feel is deemed necessary to who you want to engage with sexually with them. Yeah, dude, that should be fucking open. You shouldn't. You should not be afraid to do that.
As long as everybody involved is 100% on board, then do what the fuck you want to do.
Consent is number one.
Here's my other thing too, though. Like, does that, this is gonna sound weird, but does that almost help to cause or help to solve some like societal issues we have with anger?
Yes.
Like, I think if that becomes like a norm, right? Everybody just fucking and sucking, like, it does everybody just go to work, like, just like living their best lives, or do you just live a good life?
There's literally stuff like that already embedded in some cultures. Like in Japan, there's a handrail thing, right? I just learned about this. It's pretty nuts. So in the trains and shit and like mobile, like public vehicles and stuff, there's like this specific hand motion that's like if you're holding onto a railing.
Oh, they
couple hands. They're literally asking for something. And it's like a kink thing. I'm sure it is. But like strangers will like touch each other's hands on the handrail. And you like acknowledge, like it's like tapping your foot in a fucking stall.
That's like, fucking amazing. Like, if there wasn't that stigma of like, oh, what would happen if I approached this person or something like that? If there wasn't that, you know how many people would just be fucking,
dude? Like,
it would be outrageous.
Listen, like,
wait, what's the tapping your foot in the stall thing?
Oh, so that's a gay sex.
Yeah.
What?
So that governor got in trouble for that.
Yeah, because he was tapping his foot. He was asking somebody to
at the airport. He kept going to the same bathroom at the airport. And he was like tapping his feet. Like there's a specific tap or something.
In community, they do something called flagging. Different colors on different sides mean they're down for.
Shit.
Yeah.
I had no
but
idea.
even stuff like that.
Different colors of like clothing or like what? Different colors on different sides.
I'm behind on the times.
Yeah, I don't
but even
know
like that kind of stuff, like that, those kinds of peacocking is it should be welcomed. It should be something like sexuality is something that's been so oppressed and
it's such a primal instinct that it shouldn't be oppressed.
It's one of the threes, man.
Yeah.
Like that's
food and shelter,
dude.
That's all you need in life,
dude.
Oh, it's bandana.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
You know, but that's the form of peacocking. That's literally you projecting yourself to being like, hey, this is what I'm about. This is what I want to do. And this is what I'm okay with. Whoever wants to fucking do it, let's go. Like, I'll fucking process you and figure out whether or not I want to do it with you. And then we're going to go fucking do this.
And
like,
I think,
it's nothing.
it's even like, fuck it. This is just going to become a sex podcast at this point. For
whatever, dude.
Show. Call her mommy or call him mommy. That's what it's going to be.
Call him.
Not call her daddy. It's call him mommy.
Call him mommy.
I don't know if any.
Call me daddy.
Don't
call me
press
daddy.
your kinks.
That's
no. But no, like, so like I know, especially early on in my sexual interactions, the stigmas definitely like weigh on you. Like you don't feel comfortable asking your partner for certain things, right? Like, because you're afraid of the stigma against it or something like that. Right. And then as you get older, obviously, some of us, people our age, as we've gotten older, we just are like, fuck it, dude. You got a kink it up, dude. Go find somebody that's got that kink too, and just. If it works, it works. That's why we have these fucking shows now, these whole venues of people that go to these places, like Lace and Leather and Lace or whatever, you know, these big kink shows and shit. Because everybody in our age, way back when, like our parents have passed that, like you guys closeted the gays.
It's conservative,
and that was like the most super. That was the most unkink thing in the world. The gays were like, that's the most. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it's boring, but compared to most sexual things, it's just liking who you like. Yeah. You know what I mean? So what? So it's like.
And that's still a big issue now.
Yeah, it's still so weird. Like if an athlete comes out as gay,
they're all fucking. They're still that same generation.
But it's like if somebody comes out as gay, like just die. Like I think like an athlete comes out gay is like news for a week.
Who the fuck cares?
Who gives a shit?
Everybody in our generation's like, cool.
Yeah, who cares? Awesome. Congrats for feeling strong enough to do that.
How many fucking points did he score in the last game? That's all I give a shit about.
Yeah, that kind of stuff, man. I think that it just has too much weight. Like it for no fucking reason. Sexuality has nothing to do what makes you you. It's just what you like sticking your dick in.
Exactly. Fuck it.
And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
what you want to wear.
Fuck.
Do what you want to do. Fuck who you want to fuck. I don't care.
No.
Unless you're a pedophile, then get hung in the streets and castrated.
Yeah. Yep. Give them over to the family.
Yeah.
Like let them fucking
Yeah.
But that's the kind of stuff, man. Like. I don't know. I really hope at some point we'll be able to experience that openness because
where the whole society as a whole just becomes open with their sex.
Like free love, dude. Like that's also all I give a fuck about.
Super weird that like everyone always talks about like when you meet somebody, right?
Yeah.
Everybody always, or when you're with a group of people, they always say that there's certain things you don't talk about, right?
Yeah.
Politics and religion and money, right?
Yeah.
Nobody ever talks about the fact that you're not supposed to talk about sex for the most part either. And if you do, it's supposed to be like very conservative jokes on it.
I like to read my Bible as I'm fucking someone missionary style.
Yeah. But
not that the Bible has anything to do with it. I just added
it's just
that
like you can't. It's like, why did that become a taboo thing to talk about? We all know we do it.
Yeah.
We all know that is happening.
Yeah.
Like so fucking what?
I don't know. I think people take it too seriously. People think it's more of a I don't know. It's something that should be, you know, in your private time and stuff. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't be fucking out in public unless there's designated areas for it or whatever. But
that's the new rule.
That's the new rule. We'll just make a park.
Why don't we have just one room?
Welcome to New York City, fuck park.
Yeah, we have fuck park and suck room.
Yeah, the fun palace, and it's just like a series of different rooms. But
I love that.
Yeah,
you just go into like this little like arcade type area. And it's just like, you want to you want to do something here?
Well,
this is your room.
It's like 25 cents.
It was like Blockbuster. So just make it like a Blockbuster where like the front, it's like a really cool hangout spot. And then in the back,
it's just a fuck room.
Yeah, there's just well, I guess that is just like a porn theater. But
that's what they call motels.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
No. Because the front is like a part, like I say,
it's like a social area.
Like a social area. You get to meet people. You get to have drinks, whatever like that. Yeah. And then, you know, hey, me and you have similar interest. Or me and the four of you have similar interests. Hey, you want to just go like, hey, let's just go to the back room. And then you go to the back room. You got bouncers there. They give you condoms or whatever the fuck. They give you all that shit, contraceptives, all that shit. You get a wristband and you're good to go. Like, okay, cool. Now we're going to go.
See, at that point, I would really hope technologically we would have like a chip or some sort of symbol on the top of our hand that they just like blue light like they will with fucking IDs and like stamps. And just be like, okay, yeah, he's clean. He doesn't have any STDs. He's fucking, his blood's good. Like,
like a constant monitor on your, like where they could it's just an instant, like,
okay, come on in. You know, and anybody that doesn't pass that, nope, sorry.
But here's the thing. Now you're getting into the microchip world. Like some people are afraid of that with COVID-19. They think they're getting microchipped.
You can do that with fucking tattooing too.
Yeah,
that's responsive to your temperature.
That's true.
They already have that out. You can get tattoos that change color depending on what your temperature's at, and that's a significant signifiers to like, okay, well, I'm sick. I should go get this checked out.
I had no idea.
And then you get just like get access to different rooms. Like, oh, this is the BDSM room. You want to go to that one? Go like, fucking hang out in that room.
Dude, I'd sign up for that. I'd pay a monthly subscription.
I just think that it needs to be more socially acceptable.
Yeah.
For sexuality to be.
Dude, that's why all of you are here.
Yeah.
It's because your parents fucked. And their parents fucked.
And most of you are here because
your grandma used to
because
your grandma was a slut.
And some of you are here because you fantasizing about getting trained by the three of us.
Yeah.
If your grandma,
cool.
if your grandma worked in DC when JFK was there,
your grandma
definitely got fucked by JFK.
Choking it
Your
down.
grandma got fucked by JFK. JFK was getting his
that guy was a
slop.
that guy was a man's man.
Okay,
so
he would actually get headaches if he didn't have sex like 3 times a day.
Thurston was
word,
guilty. I knew he was gonna fucking say that shit. God damn it.
But no, and I think that's a big one too. And kind of following that like social normality, and what we just said about, JFK, like I think masculinity is something that's very much pushed on extremely heavily as well. Because like myself, I've always considered myself
there's a
as
certain
more
picture of masculinity.
There is, absolutely.
Portrayed through movies and stuff
exactly.
like that. Yeah.
And yeah, should you get shit done? Should you just be active? Absolutely. Like you're an individual. You should take responsibility for your shit. You should be motivated. You should figure out what the fuck you want to do with your life and do that accordingly to what you want to process
up, Johnny
and
Wishbone?
do that. But at the same time, I think that there shouldn't be a specific standard, because like we actually,
I think everybody should be able to display their masculinity or femininity however they want.
Absolutely.
However the fuck they want
and
to.
I mean, just recently,
that's what you're comfortable in. Everybody's wearing this. This plays on the mindfulness. I'll let you keep going because this plays right back into what I was just learning about. So
yeah, well, like the key example that we just came to recently that kind of solidified that mentality in me, like a base understanding of people's mannerisms and everything else.
What up, car?
What's up? But just core mannerisms, right? We pick up all this shit from our parents. We're kind of like these sponges when we're growing up.
Of course, yep.
One of the channels that we watch religiously called Bon Appetit. It's a cooking multi-series channel, whatever. There's a bunch of different people that interact with it. And one of the creative directors for the kitchen, his name's Chris. And Chris is very feminine to the point of like almost like over the top speech and everything else. And the person that I watched that show with,
a little bit. Okay.
The person that I watched that show with thought he was gay out the gate.
He's not.
And I told him, I was like, no, he's got, like, before we even researched into it, I was like, no, he's not. He's not gay. He just is a mama's boy.
He's just portraying,
he's more feminine. He connected more.
It's like, so here's the thing, like,
I
need a little more. Hold on. Sorry,
Twisted tea.
We have coffee.
It's coffee.
It's twisted tea. We have a box. It's a bag.
You want to bring that over here?
Like bagged wine?
Yeah.
We have, just bring it over here.
Thank you, Brittany, for
we have bagged twisted tea that got brought over to our house, and we're like, well, we need to get rid of it. So
because they make that apparently.
Just fucking put it put it there.
Sure.
Yeah, just put it like right there on the edge, right by Drake. Well, no. Here, actually, get that.
Get a stool.
There. Get a stool and put it on the stool over.
We
by
can just
us.
put it over there.
Yeah, I'll just put it here
in the corner.
But
yeah, I think and that's something that right out the gate, it's kind of a weird stigma as well, because this dude has a more feminine overtone to his mannerisms and the way that he presents himself.
Show booze.
Well, not the label probably, because I don't know, but he because of that more feminine existence, how he presents himself, how he's comfortable with being on a day-to-day basis, mannerisms, the way he talks, the way he stands, the way he interacts with people. It's automatically perceived that he's gay.
Right.
Because he's more feminine.
Even though he's not.
But I know gay dudes that would kick the fucking shit out of you.
Yeah.
And never talk about fucking you. Like, it's their personal time. Yep. It doesn't define them as an individual. It doesn't define their masculinity or femininity.
Well, and I think so, like, the most common problem with people and why we have all these problems with anxiety and with depression, everything like that. It's like everybody's wearing this super tight belt, right? And this belt is basically societal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Like society's pressure on you.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
It's just wearing this constant belt.
Standard.
The people that can just like loosen that belt a couple notches are living a great life because they're just like, I don't care what you think.
Dude.
Like, this is the life that I want to live, and this is the world that I live in, and I'm happy. I'm happy that you are able to express how you feel.
Dude.
By all means, tell me what you think about me.
That makes you a more comfortable person, and
Absolutely.
makes you more tolerable to be around.
And guess what? You become a lot more successful in that, just in life.
Because you're more honest with yourself about shit. Because you're not worried about stigmas.
Exactly.
So, fucking easier it is. Like how much easier life has to be for people that just Matthew McConaughey, dude doesn't give a fuck what you think.
People's lives are always easier when they stop giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Like I even realized about that in my life. Like, I was always the guy that would always just worry about fucking what everybody else thought.
Oh, yeah.
After a while, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't really give a shit about
it. That's why I'm growing out all my hair, because I could just give a shit less at this point.
And that was like the biggest thing, especially in contrast. Like I remember when we were in school, like, oh yeah, dude, pull it out.
Damn.
Pull out the locks, dude.
Yeah, I keep pushing mine back so that way it flows backwards.
You know.
Ooh,
but that's one of the biggest things, dude.
That's my mom and dad flirting on fucking
That's
chat
cute.
right now. Those weirdos.
You know, but that's one of those biggest things. Like I look back at school, you know, even when we were growing up, before, you know, like the gay marriage was sent through, and like this openness had kind of cultivated into what it is now for that movement.
Was it Germany that just banned gay conversion therapy?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Good for fucking
that. Seriously though.
Germany.
But you know, like that's one of those things, dude. Like, there was so many people that we went to school with that like they might not have come out. They might still not have come out.
I think that there's plenty of people that we know that still haven't come out.
And
I can imagine.
Dude, so many fucking people dealt with so much interpersonal anxiety and depression and fucking all of these stigma from just the stigmas of something so minuscule as what the fuck you're attracted to.
I just wish that I wish I could just sit down with people and be like, hey, like in the end, and I can say it all I want, but nobody's going to listen until they believe it themselves. But I wish I could just like make them understand that like it doesn't, at the end of the day, you're who you are,
dude.
Either you're going to be that person in the closet and be depressed about it, or you're going to be like that out in the open, and people are going to learn to accept it either way.
Dude.
Like just do what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
You're going to die at the end. Would you rather die wondering what life would have been, or would you rather die living by the rules that you want to live by?
Yeah, I think that's exactly.
It's your fucking story, dude.
And it's
your fucking story.
Honestly, the people that probably have that figured out the best, honestly, the ones that live in that little fucking like
the place in
Slab City
or
Slab City. Because they just don't give a fuck. And I'm not saying that they live. They probably don't. I mean, I'm sure some of them are just addicted to drugs, and that's just where they've ended up. But I'm sure some
They're not getting harassed by cops.
But I'm sure some of them wound
up
in
their yard. Their neighbor fucking hits them with some.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that some of them live there just because that's what the fuck they want to do.
Dude, you know, and as long as I don't know, outside of obviously the hand, like not even a handful, just a fucking select few things that just don't do it. But
yeah, there's a select few things that you don't do.
Yeah, no. But you know, like the idea of someone not being able to fulfill their full potential as an individual to create their reality that is most fitting and proper for that existence, your one existence that you got right now, dude. Like, because nothing is proven. You can't tell me you're gonna go to heaven, that you're gonna be reincarnated. Yep. Nothing is proven until it's fucking in my lap, which is just my personal perspective. Openness is still there, but yeah, but you know, like that's something that that's just my personal perspective on that. So you have one shot at this. Why the fuck?
No, I'm not trying to tell you something. No, I'm very comfortable in what I am and the person that I am. But I just mean like,
but that comes from this understanding.
I know for a fact that there are friends of ours, that we have.
Dude,
that I think if there wasn't a social stigma, would be living a different life.
Absolutely.
Than they are now.
Absolutely, dude.
100%. I know of it.
And that tears me up.
And I'm not gonna say names, but I think we both know
we do
people that would definitely do that.
Yeah. And it kills me inside because it's like I'm
gonna love the fuck out of you either way, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Or girl, I don't give a shit how you live your life. Like you're a human.
Yeah.
You're me.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's
literally
it's just a matter of you just having
form.
to be honest with yourself.
Exactly.
At that point, you know,
acceptance.
Well, it's not being honest with yourself.
And just not giving a fuck.
I think it's being comfortable with yourself.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like there's the first point of being honest and being like, okay, this is what I am. Yep. Right? That's the first stage, I think, for sure. Yep. And then I think there's that next step of like, okay, this is who I am, but am I comfortable with this? Like, how do I become comfortable with being this? You know what I mean?
Because I mean, there's always like that social implication does deter a lot. It does deter a lot. I mean, fuck, dude. I've been super into tattooing and that artistry for a super long time, but I remember having that internal struggle for months on whether or not I was actually going to pull the trigger on it, because I was like,
of getting a tattoo?
Because I get looks all the time, even stretching my ears when I have my nose pierced, like all of those things, it adds a stigma on top of you. You know, it portrays you in a certain way from social fucking standing. It's stupid. You don't know me, but you're gonna judge me based
on what you see.
Exactly. And like, do I look like an asshole? Fuck yeah. I got long ass hair and a scruffy ass beard, piercings, like tattoos all over the place, tits on my arm. Like, Yeah, I look like a fucking asshole.
I got tits on my tits.
But I'm a nice asshole.
And you love your fucking tattoos.
Dude.
You love the life that you've lived up until this point for the most part. I mean,
this is my mural, dude. Like this is me. I like tits.
You know who else had it figured out?
And mermaids and skeletons.
Is that the fucking punchline? This is who I am, man. I like tits.
I like tits.
You know who else had it figured out? Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman
doesn't
dude.
give a fuck what anyone in his life thinks, dude. Dennis Rodman is the most genuine human being. He's an asshole on the court. And
doesn't even matter, man. He's a competitive person.
Fuck. That dude is
friends with Kim Jong-un?
Huh?
Isn't he friends with
He
Kim
was
Jong-un?
friend with Kim Jong-il, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Kim Jong-il.
Yeah.
He was playing on their fucking team, man. Him and he had a handful of other dudes that would go over. But they did the private games.
Oh yeah, maybe.
For the dictator.
He was a delegate for North Korea for a while. He
Dude.
just doesn't give a shit.
No,
I'm gonna color my hair. I'm gonna marry myself. I'm gonna fucking.
He married himself?
He did a movie with
Yeah,
Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I forgot about that.
dude is done
he
so
married
much
himself.
Dude,
Yeah.
we should
He also fucked Madonna and then went and fucked oh god damn it, what's her name?
Carmen Electra. And then
Shit.
smacked her. Not that you should do that, but
don't do that
like,
part. But like,
this dude has been living like this crazy off the handle.
yeah, but that's the problem. Like so like you won't hire him, but like that doesn't mean he's not gonna be something in his life. Like,
Yeah.
that's my point. Is like I know that I don't want to work for somebody the rest of my life. Anyways, I give a fuck.
No.
But like, I mean, the old people are gonna die off eventually. The old ways are gonna die off eventually.
No.
And
I'm not
social
saying
stigmas are gonna die off.
I'm not saying that perspective that you wouldn't hire someone that looked like me, you know, to
that's
do that
fine.
specific line of work
You're
because
allowed to have
it doesn't fit that specific line of work. And I understood that, I processed that, and I made that decision when I started getting tattoos.
Yep. That
Now,
people are gonna judge you.
Exactly. But it's more or less like the social stigma of like running into people that I don't know at like a Walmart. And it's really funny because there's a specific demographic that I get the most responses from.
Mm-hmm.
It's not old ladies. It's not even middle-aged ladies. It's like what I'm assuming are 30 to 45-year-old males.
Really?
I get this fucking look of horror. Like I'm this fucking criminal that I just got out of prison, or
but you also got to
hide their kid.
And it's not. I don't want to say it's their fault because
No.
it's the world that they were born into.
Portrayed.
And thinking about those kids, like I mean, their parents were stern as fuck.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but
for
I'm the
most
dude that's
part-
gonna buy your fucking groceries if you say hi and shake my hand.
yeah,
like
I'm
the dude that'll give you my fucking jacket when it's 25 degrees outside while I walk
True.
my ass 6 miles to the nearest gas
And
station.
I'm not saying people that are older won't do the same thing.
No,
There's
absolutely.
people in
Absolutely.
every demographic,
But it's that
for the most
same
part,
stigma, though.
yeah, I
the
think
immediate
that our
stigma.
like I would say that the 30s, early 30s and lower
Yeah.
age are a very open
Oh, yeah.
people compared
Because there
to
was
past.
coming out of that restriction era.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
true.
And
It's the loosening of the belt.
well, yeah.
Exactly.
And I fucking
it's
hate clothes already.
It's
So
like society has loosened it by one belt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One loop at a
we're
time,
just-
man.
We're just a one loop done. And
Yeah.
that first loop was a big loop. So
And it's either going to be us loosening the belt, or it's going to be us getting so fucking swelled up that we break
that
the
way
belt.
we just break the fucking belt.
And
without
then
a job,
shit
I have a job.
I
collapses.
know I won't hire
What the
anyone.
fuck?
What do you mean? Obviously, I mean, okay, but like,
Does it mean that he doesn't have a job to offer him, or
No.
I don't know.
I know I won't hire anyone without a job.
Like a job history, or like, I guess I want to narrow down.
Yeah,
as to
like
which
what do you
jobs.
mean by that?
Yeah.
Because I'm interested in, like, I mean, some people were
Well,
homeless,
if they
then
don't, if they don't have any like history or expertise in that
if
field,
you're 25 and you have no job history,
well,
and
okay,
there wasn't some external forces.
Yeah, well,
backing
that
up on
says
then,
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't deserve
most
you're a
definitely.
deadbeat. To be fair, you have to admit tattoos have never been a symbol of calm, nonviolent people. They've always been badges of honor.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking islanders, outlaw criminals.
most definitely.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, it's been an art to narrate life. Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, like Islanders, like Samoans, like all of
That's a
all
badge
of
of
them
honor.
got fucking tattooed.
That's going into adulthood.
That would be like a Jewish kid having his bar mitzvah, basically.
yeah,
So it wasn't really. It wasn't
it's
violent
ceremonial.
means,
It's a
was you
cultural
become
standard.
A man.
yeah.
yeah, that's what I thought he
wouldn't
meant.
hire you.
Yeah,
I was joking. I wouldn't hire you, and I said
you couldn't
I
hire him
don't
because he doesn't have a job to offer.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's saying
Oh,
I know I won't
okay.
hire anyone. else. So he's saying he doesn't have a job.
Johnny Wishbone.
No, and trust me, I'm not like taking offense, Johnny.
You
like,
know
I'm
what?
not like, oh well, fuck you, then.
Johnny, maybe you should get some tattoos. Then you could maybe get a job.
I'll tell
there
you,
you
bud.
go.
Just kidding.
I'll tell you, dude.
Just kidding. Although I did see Johnny once It's the longest I've ever seen his beard, and it was like just past 5 o'clock shadow. And I was like, you should just grow that fucking thing.
I bet you look good.
He's
man.
got. Listen, let me tell you, that
you
guy
would look good with a fucking
guy
beard.
would
I'm
grow
telling
a
you,
fucking mean beard.
Because I've seen the 5 o'clock, like the little bit of scruffo.
This was like maybe about that long.
Johnny,
and I was like, dude, you should just fucking grow it. Do it. Fucking man up and grow that thing out, dude.
Yeah,
do it. Your life.
No, that'd be fucking awesome.
My dad refuses to grow his beard out too.
Yeah.
He used to have this fucking massive fucking thing like this.
Yeah.
But then ever since I was like 12, he decided to shave and just keep his face clean.
You're already
like,
basically like a lumberjack. So you might as well just grow it out.
Yeah.
Dude. Just live that life.
Yeah.
You want to work with wood, then you better be looking the woodworker life.
Better
dude.
fucking get rid of those calluses, man.
Meanwhile, we're talking about like not fucking
meeting specific
so
stigmas.
4 to 5 days is my most. I never did it because it was always blonde and you could but now it's like that salt and pepper, dude.
Oh yeah,
you got the salt and pepper
look
now.
Going.
Yeah, you got
fucking
the Clooney look, son.
Shit,
I'm telling you should just grow it out, dude. What do you got to lose?
I think I'm gonna.
There was even a chance that Clooney was on the other side of that glory hole. Fucking yeah.
And it's during COVID. Like, let's say you get a job interview, right? Then just shave it. Fuck it. You know, it's not hard. It doesn't. It takes 2 minutes to shave the fucking thing off.
That's true.
Just grow it out.
For
There's no pepper left. It's just salt. Yeah, but whatever, dude.
That's cool.
I think you should grow it out.
But he's got that nice ivory color though. It's not.
I'm saying we should take a vote right now. This man needs to grow his beard out.
Good, Johnny, please
grow it out. Well, it's COVID, dude. It's COVID.
It's COVID, bro.
Grow that apocalypse beard.
Grow that apocalypse beard.
Yeah. You don't want. We're gonna need you to look like fucking Grimes, man.
You know how many fucking people are gonna like hire you to cut down their trees if you see with a beard? They're like, this guy knows how to cut.
Honestly,
this guy cuts.
This guy cuts.
Do you want to live in like an apocalypse world where you don't have a full fucking beard?
Yeah,
going into it, you're already
the
bass ass.
Yes.
Look, Car says no. Yeah, well, you have no say in this because it's his life. I don't care if you live with him.
Oof.
Carmen, I want you to cut your hair however you want to. Dye it, go fucking nuts.
Yeah, you get to go bald, but Dad doesn't get to grow a beard.
That's not where I was going with that.
That's where he was going with
it wasn't.
Wow, that was a personal attack.
Have a choice.
It was a personal attack on you, Mom.
Drake just wants you to shave like the side of your head, like those biky.
You know what we should do, Carmen? We should both dye our hair like really crazy colors.
You guys should.
What color?
I want to do like the pastel blue, like gray, blue gray.
Don't say that.
What?
Gross. Disgusting.
Shaving? Whatever, dude.
Wow.
Whatever.
Stop.
Oh wow.
It's my mother.
Go do your shit, dude.
It's my mother. Stop. Disgusting. Stop.
Yeah. Sorry, Jake's mom.
Wow.
Oh wow. Yeah, you guys should do different colored hair though.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Just like do a little bonfire during
Why don't you guys just be kids again?
Yeah.
It's fucking. Now is the greatest possible time to just get fucking
crazy,
goofy and weird. With
it's time to get weird.
Just get weird with it. Like, who gives a shit? You're
Dude.
just stuck in the house anyways.
Yeah.
Why not see what life's like with a beard? Why not see what life's like with shaved half of your head?
Speaking of that, I'm actually cutting my own hair today.
Fucking
so
sweet, dude.
I'm excited to give this a shot, but I'm doing it.
I'm proud of you.
So I found my clippers. I got them all charged up. I'm gonna give myself a fade.
Yeah.
It sucks because who's gonna see it?
Yeah.
You guys next week.
Yeah. Well, everybody on the internet, but
next week. Yeah.
Well, they're not gonna see the back of your head. That's the only part that's
because the back of your head is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
But it's like. If I cut my own hair, like my hair grows fast anyways, it's just gonna look fucking normal in a week.
Right?
So
I just say fucking go for it. But I just got my hair back. Cool, then keep it. Just dye it a different color. Do whatever the fuck you want with it. I don't care what you do with
some
your
rainbow
hair.
stripes.
I'm just throwing.
Ghost Katie could fucking do it for you.
I'm just throwing ideas out there.
You
for
should
what
go straight Cruella de Vil with your hair.
Should.
Actually, I really like that look.
Yeah, me too.
I just think like,
yeah, why the fuck not?
Who cares,
dude? Why not? You got the opportunity to without any of that fucking social stigma and bullshit.
Now is literally the best time to do whatever you want. I got myself a modern bowl cut for quarantine.
Fucking sweet, dude.
Fucking nailed it.
I thought about like rocking with this next haircut, like
the bullet.
Well, at some point when my hair starts falling out, I'm gonna do the skullet.
Oh yeah.
But a skullet, yeah, this gonna be fucking. But yeah, I don't know, dude.
Fucking rad.
Yeah, I bet it is, man.
Hell yeah.
I bet it looks good. But yeah, I want to do like the hardcore mullet. Like I'll leave it a little bit thicker on the sides. Do that.
Like
I don't know how I'm gonna do it though.
Shia LaBeouf's recreation of his dad in Honey Boy.
Yeah, with the super long tail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think I don't know. That's a tough one though, because then I have to cut the front. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to cut the top at all.
I'm just not cutting.
Yeah, I'm not cutting the top of this because it's flowing pretty nice. But I do want to shave my fucking head on the sides.
I'm going all out.
Do it, man.
I like it.
Yeah,
I think it's fun. It's fun to me because I just wake up and I'm like, I have so much fucking hair now. Sweet.
See, my hair just gets thick as shit though. Like, it gets like heavy up here.
Dude. Because he was so cheap. Why not, dude? Fuck it. If he liked it, I mean, it probably looked weird, but that's what we think.
Fuck it.
He probably thought it looked fine. I mean,
was his wife?
I'm not gonna do it, but that guy, feel
fuck.
free to do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. You know how much money I'm gonna save? Also, you know how much money I'm gonna save from not getting my hair cut anymore? Like, wow, a lot. Walker, you
like
drape with the carpet with that fade.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna fade my ass hairs.
I love how it doesn't flag that one. It's fucking rad.
You gotta trim up the curtain work down
to
where the carpet.
It's gonna flow pretty nicely down this way.
Every couple months, man. I'll do the top to bottom.
I've had the old bull, but now I want the young buck.
And then she grabs me by the cock.
Stop! Shut the fuck up! We were just talking about Step Brothers the other day.
So good.
Oh, I love it. What else? I mean, what else would you? What else do you want to like do? How? Okay. I'm trying to think of how to frame this properly for a question. We're in quarantine. We're talking about just doing whatever the fuck you want, right?
Yeah.
Did a tattoo?
Yeah.
Why the fuck not?
Right.
Gonna cut your own hair? Because why the fuck not?
Gonna go to a glory hole? Why the fuck not?
You can call me Nighthawk.
Dude, I'll call you Dragon.
Dragging my balls across your face.
Like CDs or tapes.
You're like CDs or tapes. Oh, CDs.
You're
nuts.
See these
tape
nuts
my dick in your forehead.
Yeah, I'm gonna tape my dick to your forehead so you can see these nuts. Sorry, what were you saying?
What are like other ideas of things that you're just like, why not? Because it's quarantine. Like everybody's talking about the bad stuff of quarantine.
DMT.
Let's talk about the.
Well, I thought about D&D would be fucking.
No,
dope.
DMT.
But also D&D. I
was like,
played
DMT on DMT.
Fuck, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, you could.
Because here's how the game would go. Ready? You'd start up. You'd set up your characters. You set up a profile and everything. Smoke, and then you go.
Do you sleep during it, or I thought you were like awake for it?
You're awake, but you're out.
Yeah.
This is what I've seen in documentaries, at least. I'm gonna put my nuts in your drums. Moby Dick. John Box playing Moby Dick for real. But yeah.
Hashtag family friendly.
Like DMT, whatever. Why not? Fuck it. You want to do mushrooms? Fuck it. It's quarantine. Go do it. Shit.
Yeah, you got the time, man. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry.
Here's a little spilled on my phone. A
spritzer.
little spritz of the coffee that's behind us.
Iced coffee.
God, every time I hear that now, I just think of that scene.
You should save this, and we can make drinks in it.
That's pretty true. Yeah.
How do you
just pop the top, push the button?
Or you just pull this, you just fill it, and push it back in, or something?
Oh yeah, you just pop this open up here, and then
you shouldn't be able. You should be able to undo that.
This thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd assume maybe.
Damn happy MILF Day indeed. MILF's Day.
Is it a MILF's Day?
It's MILF's Day.
Well, yesterday was Mother's Day, and today's MILF's Day.
And then tomorrow is DILF.
Is that how that works?
I have no idea.
Tomorrow's DILF's Day.
That's Father's Day.
What day is
a title
Father's Day?
I will never attain.
I don't know.
Aren't they like really close to each other?
Mother's Day is the day after Mother's Day. Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
For the husbands. Nice.
Fucking
nice cack. I
Hey,
made
bro.
it up. I made it up. I like it. Good holiday.
Start putting it on fucking calendars.
But like, yeah, what else could you fucking? I mean, I'm just giving ideas to people of what they can do during this quarantine.
Sterile and pierce yourself.
Yeah, sterilize and pierce yourself.
And if you need somebody to pierce you, I got you. It's a party trick of mine.
Wait, who's this? Walked away for a minute and just heard that. I've done that before. Much prefer over acid. I mean, listen, I'm just speaking.
Yeah.
From documentary perspective. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I will say I agree with Rogan 110%. It's
DMT and gorillas.
Do it.
DMT and gorillas.
Just
Pull
give
that
yourself
shit up,
that
Jamie.
opportunity. Make sure that it's something that you want to experience. Don't just do it because you have the fucking free time to do it. Have a purpose going into it. Do it.
Do it, and then
you'll get what you need.
See what life is like on the other side.
Yeah.
I want to discover myself.
You know what they call it? They call it blasting off when you get high on DMT. Because you literally, it's you know what it is. Okay, so have you ever heard of astral projection?
Yeah.
It's like a form of meditation.
Yeah,
that
you guys pretty
people
much
see.
confirmed that I did it a long time ago.
You did.
Yeah. So it's that.
So imagine that, but at full cognitive.
Also, speaking of trippiness and philosophical shit, have you guys watched Midnight Gospel yet?
No, but I heard it's fucking awesome.
Isn't that the animated one?
Duncan Trussell's one of the most mind-blowingly. He's a comedian.
Yeah.
You know him. You know his voice.
It was made by the people that made Adventure Time,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
No shit.
It's them and Duncan Trussell.
I have seen bits and pieces. I haven't watched like full episodes or anything, but I've seen like
it's
clips of it.
So it's on Netflix for those of you that want to watch it, and I strongly recommend it because what he does is it's a podcast.
Yeah.
Literally, it's a podcast of him interviewing somebody, but it's like an acid. It's not even like it's like an overplayed acid trip of cartoonish kind of stuff.
Conversations of
but the conversation themselves and what's going on in the cartoon scenes is actually like
a linear.
It's questioning philosophical things. So like death. One time he interviews death.
Yeah.
And they go into this philosophical talk about how people need to become comfortable with death and how like some of the sweetest moments are moments before someone dies because that's when they become the most genuine in their lives and everything. And it's just like, you need to watch the fucking show because it will blow your mind. But you need to listen. You got to you can't just put it on in the background. You have to listen to the show because it's really informative.
I was going to start that last night, but I was so fucking tired of it that I just went to bed.
I'm like 5 episodes deep and I love it.
How long is it?
20 minutes an episode, 30 minutes an episode. Short episodes. Yeah.
I'll watch that tonight.
But it's and it's funny, you know. They add humor into it.
Yeah, Duncan Trussell, he's a comedian.
Yeah, they add all kinds of crazy shit into it. But it's also like the conversations are very interesting conversations. And I haven't gotten to this episode yet, but at some point, I guess, and Duncan Trussell actually posted this on his Twitter on Mother's Day. He said, one of the most devastating days in my life was the day that I lost my mother. And it was, he said, I was comfortable with her passing, but I wasn't comfortable with the fact that I would never be able to talk to her, see her, or interact with her again.
Yeah.
And he said, and I haven't watched this episode, so I don't know what it is, but he said the creators of Midnight Gospel gave me that moment again. They allowed me to speak with my mother again and like see her and interact as if I was with my mother again. I was like, that's fucking crazy.
Deep. Yeah, that's seriously
fucking
cool.
Deep.
So I'll definitely have to check
I don't know
out
how. I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched that yet, so I don't know how. But like, apparently, there's some. I don't know if it's actually like him interviewing with his mom or something. Like that. I don't know. It's really weird. It's kind of. I could see that because there's a family aspect to the show, but it's very minimal. It's only like I've only heard 2 or 3 references since the show started, but yeah, definitely check out Midnight Gospel on the Netflixes.
Yeah.
Same. I did it because of the documentaries I watched. In terms of visuals, the trip, acid to AR to altered reality goggles and DMT to VR. That is very interesting.
Yeah.
I never, which is hilarious that we started the topic with AR and AR and VR.
Yeah.
I could totally see that. How 100%. Because you don't feel anything from what I've heard. You don't feel anything during a DMT trip.
Yeah.
It's strictly you see.
Yeah.
And you're experiencing things.
So you don't feel anything physically with that?
From what I've heard, you don't feel anything. But
that'd be weird.
As far as acid goes, documentaries I've watched on acid, you do feel things because you are like in that moment.
That's crazy shit.
Also highly recommended Midnight Gospel. I binged it all in one day. The final episode really got to me and had me thinking about my mouth. Oh, so it's the final episode that he's talking about. So I must be. I'm a couple episodes behind that. Then, so that must be the episode that they bring that back into play. Then. Yeah, that's
really cool though. I'll definitely have to check that out.
It's gonna play,
especially with the secondary testimony on it. Like, I'll definitely have to.
It'll play on your thoughts. Like that book that you brought up.
Yeah,
very comparable to the conversations they're having. So I recommend.
I'm checking that out tonight. That sounds interesting as shit.
Yeah, we should all just do it's quarantine. Let's all go fucking do acid and watch. Go do acid and watch. What we watched this week is Midnight Gospel. Just kidding. There's a Netflix show called Drugs Explained, and it explains neurochemically how DMT works. For me, it took the romanticism out of DMT.
Yeah.
Going into it, I think I knew a lot about it before I watched my documentary.
Yeah.
I knew a lot about the process. I knew about that the chemical itself was actually naturally occurring. I knew it was something that was released in the brain during sleep. So I knew that part was true. So I don't think it removed any romanticism after watching the
Isn't it
or
what's
before
released
watching
when you
it.
die? Or like
I think that there's a theory that there's a mass DMT release as you die.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if there's scientific proof to that or not.
Right. But yeah, no, I mean, like a good thing. I mean, just a staple in general. If you're going to go do something for the first time, you should do as much research as possible and get as much feedback, because
100%.
that'll always give you the proper perspective as to how you might react. You're going to know yourself the best, and everybody reacts to things differently. But I feel like doing that research, or that quote unquote WebMDing, which is a terrible way to describe researching it.
Right.
But like you're going to have an adverse effect to drugs if you are not properly prepared, or you're not mentally prepared.
But here's
to do
the thing,
things,
though. Here's the thing,
depending
too,
on
as
the
well.
person too.
Like I think it's funny that so DMT is like this, for people that have done hallucinogens, right? DMT is the elusive one.
Oh, yeah.
At least when we were younger, DMT was the elusive one. Everybody could get mushrooms. Everybody could get acid, right? It's been around forever. But DMT was that one that, like, if you got it, you were like, fuck yeah, I got this, right? But it's the safest one to take.
Oh yeah.
Like you can't, there's no bad trips,
because
it's just releasing a massive amount of serotonin in your brain as well.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's literally it lasts 15 minutes. So it's super quick and you can't, it's not like you can't harm yourself. You're just laying there.
Yeah. You're just sleeping.
So it's like the hardest one to get, but the safest one to probably take out of all of them.
You don't want no part of this shit, Dewey Cox.
Dewey Cox, you don't want no part of this.
God,
get out of this restroom, Dewey. You don't want no part of this.
It's not addictive.
I think I do.
It's not addictive.
It's the cheapest
Makes
drug you
everything
can get.
feel great.
No, Dewey, not this one.
So what is he talking about? Weed?
He does weed, and then he does cocaine and then heroin. Like, oh, Dewey Cox.
It just progressively gets worse, and he's like, I don't think I'm gonna come in here.
What a movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think it plays again into the social stigma.
Yeah.
I think that there needs to be an open space that you are able to discuss these things.
There needs to be a supportive location where you can do this kind of stuff.
Like in some places, like I know Amsterdam, but I think parts of the UK were doing like preventative maintenance for, like, they knew that people were doing, like, say Molly at raves. So they were, they provided water, or they provided like little areas where you could go
for like a safety area,
safe place area,
almost pleasant smells, pleasant environment.
So like they weren't promoting it per se, but they weren't demonizing it. They were saying, hey,
they were preparing because they knew it was inevitable.
They're not going to stop people.
If this is what you're going to do, then you need to do it in a safer environment.
And if you feel like you're being condensed, we have a space for you.
Yeah.
We're
not saying you should do it. It's still illegal.
Yeah.
Like if you get caught with it,
but they're
going to jail. But if you do it, here you go.
If there's anything I can say about the EDM community, they're very tenacious about their usage.
They
like to party.
They fucking party.
They fucking party.
Paint wars.
Hey man, you like to party?
Hey man, you like to party?
God.
Paint wars.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm having flashbacks. Not to the drug stuff, but
like
just seeing people going fucking crazy.
We watched a girl.
No, that's a story for a different time.
You do feel something during tea, nothing right in acid, but before the blast off, and after you just feel really relaxed, like a perfect chill weed, couch potato high. That's what I've heard.
That sounds fucking.
That's what I've heard and seen on documentaries.
Exactly so do you like smoke that then, or was it like a pill, or what
usually you smoke it? So usually you take, like, most people, because you don't want to burn DMT because it like destroys it. You want to melt it almost. So what you do is you take a little bit of weed and then you put the DMT on top, and then you put a little bit of weed on top of that, and then you just roast the weed.
Oh, so it's like a weed DMT
heats,
sandwich.
Yeah, and then it heats the DMT up, and it smokes the DMT, and then you inhale.
Interesting. Okay,
but you're not scorching it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because it's
I'm out of touch.
That's the documentaries I've seen.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was.
Well, we're at an hour and 8 minutes, so we should.
Oh man.
All right. Well, we're gonna all go do DMT.
We're gonna all go do some DMT. See you guys later. No. But yeah, I just think there needs to be a much. I'm just for this whole episode. The overarching thing for this whole episode. We're in an ever-changing environment, and I think that salad, couch potato salad, and I just think that I think that we're reaching a point where in the next 10 years that it's gonna social stigmas are going to become more lax, and the world is already changing drastically, but I think it's going to change even more.
I hope so.
For the better, hopefully.
I hope so, and I hope we revert back to allowing humor to be what it is.
Exactly. Oh God, yeah. Oh God,
because that needs to stop.
I'm not saying like, I don't know. I'm not.
This is a whole episode.
I'm not
in itself.
butthurt by anything that anybody says. I could give a shit less, but like I'm not gonna snowflake it. But
I'm imagining that there's going to be like a spiritual and personal renaissance that happens.
I fucking hope so. I fucking hope so because
people are just open and coming up with new shit.
So
pretty much. Yeah.
I'll wrap this episode up like this. All right. If you're out and about and you notice something that you usually don't agree with, just think that in a different scenario in life, that could be you. That person is literally you in a different part of their life.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hope you had a nice birthday, Drake. Glad to finally catch a show. Hell yeah,
dude,
nice.
I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah, thanks for coming by, man. But yeah, just if you ever catch yourself judging someone for any reason whatsoever, just realize that you've made your own decisions in life. Yeah. That person has made their decisions. Let them live theirs. If they're not affecting you in any way, then just let bygones be bygones. Let them live their life because it has no effect on you. No. And it could just as easily have been you in a different life. Yeah. I'm not saying that from a snowflakey level. I'm just saying like, stop giving a shit. You're going to be a lot happier if you stop giving a shit about what other people are doing.
Just let Qui-Gons be Qui-Gons.
Let Qui-Gons be Qui-Gons.
Don't let any Darth Mauls
into
your
reality. Don't make bad
reality.
decisions or make bad decisions. If that's your life, make them. Fuck it. You're going to learn from them, I guess. Yeah. Fuck it up. And we all make bad
you're never going to know they're bad decisions until post.
So you make them.
Hindsight's always 2020.
Yeah, I'm going to correct that in post.
Yeah. We'll just correct this in post. No, I just, yeah. So with that, shameless plug time. Don't forget to support the show. Go to patreon.com/WWLTW podcast. Where you can support us, get different tiers, get invited to our secret Facebook page, get extra content, shows for the MILFs out there. Make sure to check out our Teespring website for all your merchandise needs. We have the merch. Don't do it.
You owe me money now.
We have mugs with our mugs on it, so make sure you go grab some of those. We got some other merchandise coming out pretty soon. Go check out the new skit that we just dropped. The podcast is born. It was a wonderful one. We had a shitload of fun making it. It's been super positive feedback from it so far. The ending is hilarious. Watch the credits, dude. Watch the fucking credits because they're 100% worth
phenomenal.
Don't forget to push past that subscribe button, folks. Just hit it all up. Run a train on that fucking subscribe button. You know what I mean? Hit it, quit it. No,
pass it to your friends.
Hit it, keep hitting it, and then give it to your friend to hit it as well.
Only hit it twice though.
Hit it
because you gotta resubscribe if you unsubscribe.
Well, no, you gotta hit it 3 times because you hit it.
Well, no, you hit it. Subscribe. You hit the subscribe button, and then you hit the notification button
to subscribe again.
Fuck!
It's hit. You want to hit it 3 times at least.
No. You only need to hit the subscribe button once, notification button once, and then the share button once. Push, pass. Yeah,
push, pass. Right like that, folks.
Well done.
See that? That's why we have the marketing guy on board. Other than that, folks, it's been another wonderful week of the Extra Credit Show. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to tune in on Thursday for our Facebook Live. Mm-hmm. Astro Design Company. Also check that out.
Yeah, feel free to visit us at astrodesigncompany.com. Reach out, let us know that you came from the podcast, and we will get you a discount on your next website.
Check out Thirst Homeless Facebook or YouTube page because he's got some cool content as well.
Also, check out Johnny Wishbone.
You got to check out Johnny Wishbone for all your excavating and heavy machinery needs and outdoorsy needs. Go check out Johnny Wishbone. His next video will be a time lapse of him growing his beard. I'm just kidding. But yeah, thank you all again for joining us. You guys are wonderful. We love doing these videos with you guys. Always a ton of fun. And on that note,
we'd like to bid you a skidoo.
A skidoo. Also, hope your mom had a lovely Mother's Day.
Hope your mom had a lovely Mother's Day.
I hope all of your moms had a lovely Mother's Day. I hope my mom had a lovely Mother's Day, and I hope you enjoy your speaker. I hope you like it. We will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.